Hi, I'm Toby Earl with more tales of woe than Peter Barlow's betting shop. If you're of a sensitive disposition, you may want to look away now, because next week Albert Square's properly bleak. Take Saeed. Just when you think he couldn't go any lower, next week he tries to take his life when he's turned away from the mosque. First, he's roundly ignored by Masood, then he's barred from the Vic by Roxy for what he did to Christian. So when he's then prevented from entering the mosque, he reaches for the vodka and pills. But Maz finds him and manages to get him to the hospital in the nick of time. Whew. Later, Christian calls to check he's okay, and when Zainab sees who the call is from, she tells Saeed she wishes he had died. Nice. Maz confronts her and tells her he's bringing their son home, only to arrive and find her burning Saeed's belongings and their wedding album. Happy days. When Jack finds out about R&R, he immediately accuses Ronnie of an inside job. And when Heather learns that Billy was the sparks, she suspects the bungled electrics caused the fire. Who had her pegged for a Sherlock? Ronnie learns that using Billy could void her claim, so she insists Billy lie that he told her he was qualified for the job. But eventually she sees sense and rips up the claim. Max intercedes on her behalf and asks Roxy to help Jack and her sis, but they could be about to find that that particular cupboard is bare. Corrie fans, be warned, the bitch is back. And fans of Bad Girls, rejoice, there's some crackers prison drama on its way. Tracy Barlow makes her long-awaited return to the cobbles when she arrives at Blanche's funeral handcuffed to a guard. She's jealous when she sees Amy with Becky and furious when the little girl tells her Steve's asked Becky to adopt her daughter. While Deirdre breaks down at her mother's grave, Tracy makes an unholy vow to get off her life sentence. And before you know it, she's in the governor's office telling him she has some interesting information about Gail Platt. In the time it takes to bribe a screw, Tracy's moved into Gail's cell and grills her about Joe's death, with Gail unaware of her motives. Tracy's visited by the detectives, and with that familiar, evil smile, suggests it won't be long till she cracks. Meanwhile, Blanche's will is read, and I strongly suggest no one makes any plans for their dream round the world trip, although after Ken's recent dalliances on a barge, he's probably off sailing. Aaron prepares to face the court in Emmerdale, but blows any chance of a reprieve when he reacts angrily when Adam brings Jackson to see him. Paddy and Chaz beg him to change his guilty plea, but he's defiant, and on the day of the hearing, there's a gasp when he tells the court he thumped Jackson because of his struggle with being gay. Fortunately, Aaron only gets community service, but not so luckily, his case is reported in the local rag and is soon common knowledge in the village. John's heading for a full-on war with Kane when the mechanic returns his Land Rover and, when it won't start, he refuses to pay. But it's Eve he should be most worried about, because she has set her sights on him and soon feigns an injury so John can be her shining knight. How will Moira react to this? Well, it's unlikely she'll roll over